Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 12 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Ohio State's offense will have the football first here. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity. And that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Can he get there on the ground? Running through the tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Now it's 2nd down here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
This is the 6th play on the drive. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on the hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all...
Got a lane. Can he get in? Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Yeah, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Gabriel. He's running out of time here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's complete downfield. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Makes the catch. Can he get in?
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Around the corner, it's Henderson. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Around the end, it's Henderson. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more to punt it away.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To the air, it's Howard. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Gonna run it. It's Judkins. As the 1st down is still going. Finding space at the 20. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
That powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Ducks. No chance to catch him.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. Now, I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage. coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands.
Defense brings some heat here. To throw, it's Howard. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Trying to get the throw off. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson. Oh, and he fumbles. Guy who coughs it up, recovers it, and prevents the turnover. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And the field goal is good. Hold on now, there is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, still wouldn't be a 1st down. Defense. A costly special teams penalty. And here comes the offense back on the field. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
When years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play.
Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And a timeout is
sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How about on this winds up a safety?
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty sack. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
On the return, it's low. Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play. Side will throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
To be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. A strong fight back. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Back to pass. It's Gabriel. Bringing pressure. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Oh, and another incompletion. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out.
Touchdown, Ducks. Trying to come all the way back. This will be fun. Strange things happen. The conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Handoff to the back, they'll keep the clock moving. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. The 20, past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back.
Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And the comeback is on.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.